Hey, I'm Jerfil Flores, and you're watching Filipino Fridays on the Throga channel.
In the Philippines they are singing, voices of angels are ringing. From Gary V to Maury, every song is a wow. They hit the high notes and the low notes with Katrina and Budaka. There's SB19 and Miss Casey playing the trumpet with her mouth. They've got the choirs like the Madrigals, Gigi and Maestro Ryan C. So let's roll out the red carpet for Lonnie, Layout and Regine. Thank God it's Filipino Friday, where the malls are a concert hall. But if you're one of the five, hit like and subscribe, 'cause a small percent is still time well spent. Oh, thank God it's Filipino Friday.
Magandang umaga, Johnny.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
I am galing.
Angaling-ling?
Does it work like that? Not because it's
No, that's the talent, isn't it?
it's more like the skill thing. We're going to review that later.
It's rather
Today,
self-serving of us to say about
very
ourselves.
much. Muy galing.
Muy
That's-
galing.
That's mas, but I don't know what I'm talking about. On that point, we're going to do, because I ambushed Johnny last week with a pop quiz, today we're going to do Throgalog time review rather than a quiz or learn anything new. I think it's best. That way you'd learn new words or refresh the words, and I can learn how to say them. It's
There we
ideal for
go.
both of us.
There we go.
And Magandang gabi to everybody as well. So good to see you all. Today, we have got Miss Morissette Amon. We have December Avenue, a band we have not reacted to. And we have Dulce, a legend that we have yet to experience. So very excited for today, as I am every Friday. I mean, I can't
go
oversell.
wrong.
Every Friday, it's just like, today's going to be amazing. Yeah, so was last week. And so is next week.
Yeah.
It's
It's like Winnie the Pooh. What's your favorite day? Today.
That is a
Or what is
brilliant line.
Wait, is that the saying? I don't know. It's something like that.
It
It's very
sounds
zen,
right.
though. Yeah.
It sounds right.
Oh, yes, my favorite day.
Latte lover. I still think Johnny should quiz you on chord progressions.
Oh, I mean, well, I'm not cruel, so.
Unlike his best friend. Before we begin,
Yes. Yes, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell so you always know what's going on in the Throga world.
yes, and please be sure to click on the link below in the description where you can purchase a coffee, help support this reaction, these Filipino Fridays, even consider becoming a Throw-Only member, even a Diamond member if you'd like to consider that. We get to hang out every month on Zoom, but even at just one coffee per month, you do get access to our Sunday Shorts where you send us clips from TikTok, Instagram, the other webgram platforms.
Yes.
You can see your stunned look. Like, continue, Richard.
Yeah, we were just discussing my freezes and how it's gotten to the point where everybody just accepts it and nobody even mentions it. It's like just the big elephant in the room that nobody just acknowledges
Yeah.
anymore.
No, but the good news is Johnny told me this morning that he's going to get his new computer in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's
Just
been a
the
couple
same
of weeks
as
the past 3 months.
I know.
Yeah, and watch, it's going to be worse. It's just that's our luck.
God,
It's
don't
just going to
even
be
say
worse.
that. Don't
going to
even
be.
say that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first up we have two songs already pre-selected for Dulce. They're the two most requested pieces. We're going to do a studio, listen, and then we're going to check out a live version. But for December Avenue and Morissette, we have the first one picked out, and the second one you guys are going to vote on, which is our format here at TGIFF, if you are new.
Johnny's a big elephant now.
All right, let's dive in.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, that's fun.
It's a grand intro.
Ako ang nagwagi.
Oh!
Tago ko ang damdamin kong sawi.
What an entrance!
Yeah.
Dulce. Thank you, Francesca. Dulce.
This is great.
Oh yes, this is Ako ang Nagwagi.
Malaya kong nasusunod ang
I apologize, tracking over. I forgot to say the name of the song. I was so excited to hit play.
Oh.
Ako, Ako, not that we know what it means. Ako ang Nagwagi. Ako ang Nasawi. Can someone please interpret that? I know the ang. That's all I got.
Well, I mean, right off the bat, what a journey
Yeah,
that intro is. I mean, it starts out with a something like that. I mean, that's really great, and then it takes us into like A flat, then we go to E flat, and then now we're in F minor.
Yeah, it's just like it's a whirlwind. I mean, what a
It is a
great
whirlwind,
song
yeah.
to just kind of like sweep you off your feet, and then this voice of just it's got some operatic elements, maybe a little bit, but it's definitely still has a kind of a contemporary vibe. And this was
What era is this? I'm
That's
having a hard
my
time
next
placing
question.
the.
So I'm
'Cause
looking
it kind
here.
of almost had like a disco-y thing, then it went into sort of more of a
you
croony.
heard disco in that?
In the beginning, I thought it was disco. I thought it was Donna
Really?
Summer.
I
Yeah,
did not.
yeah.
I did not get that impression. So I mean, this was
Yeah, but,
posted.
At first, I was afraid. I thought it was like.
Okay, all right, I can hear that. This was posted in 2009. Obviously, this is before that.
Yeah.
I don't have that info.
All right.
Let
If
us-
anybody knows, can you put it in the chat?
And thank you, Jude. So this means I lost. So there's a. So Ako is I, right? So that's, and then I won, I lost. I won, I lose. So it's the,
Okay.
because it's the long title, so it flips front and back. I gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, just
All right.
looking at the
Thank you,
picture, I
guys.
mean, it looks sort of 80s. It looks
Yeah.
like an 80s pic, but
All right, let's keep going. This is
Oh, okay.
killer. '70s era.
kay saya
Paul is saying.
Malaya kong nasusunod ang gusto.
Susanoo, next. I know that word.
Kasama kong umingiti ang mundo at di humihigdi sa'yo.
Oh, the progression.
interesting. I like that.
Ang sabi nila, ako'y larawan ng ligaya't saya. Mapalad daw ako sa pag-iisa at nalimutan daw kita.
That's interesting.
Ako ang nagwagi.
We'll circle back to that.
Na itago
Yeah.
ko ang damdamin kong sawi. Sinong magsasabing ito ay mali? Kahit alala ka bawat sandali. Ako ang nagwagi.
Thank you, Ever.
Paglimot daw sa'yo'y ganiyang kadali. Naniniwala nga sila
We care. We got
na
you.
ako'y malaya na.
Okay.
Salamat na lang.
As the song moves into the chorus, the '70s, this is Jesus Christ Superstar, right? The bass
Yeah,
lines,
exactly.
the
The string
it's-
lines.
Yeah, it's very much that era, and even the recording, just like how they capture the sound. It's a very period-esque piece in that sense. But her voice is not. It does not
that's
fall.
Yeah,
into
that's why it's
a-
confusing because she doesn't just fit into one like era sound. Yeah.
No, it's too big of a voice to fit into one decade. For
exactly
sure.
right. Yeah, good way to put it. Yeah.
What were you hearing that stood out to you? Because I didn't know what was happening. It was like, was it a pre-chorus or something going into? It was
Yeah, it was the verse. Actually, we're on the verse again. Let's play it real quick, and then I'll
yeah. All right, let me back it up a little
explain
bit.
what's happening. Just like
Who
for a
wrote
second.
this? I don't have that. I have no information. Oh wait, I don't know if it was that guy. Unlike
Was it
the
that guy?
usual program, his name is George. But it's weird that I don't have the information in advance. Usually this is so well thought out and researched. So my apologies for
I don't know
today's
what's
episode.
happening today. Yeah.
I back it up a little bit.
Malaya na. Salamat na lang.
Salamat. Thank you.
Hindi lantad ang isang pusong sugatan.
This is pretty typical. This is the sense.
Bawat tibok, hindi hilig ang sigaw.
Pretty typical. Here's where it gets interesting.
Bali ikaw.
Right there.
Yeah. Is it two modulations, or are they just stepping outside of the key?
I had a hard time hearing that last section, but yeah, but the first part, that part that really caught my ear was the da 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 da. So F minor is the home bass, and then kind of does that descending. It's a little bit typical. Da, 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 da. And usually you'd think you go da da. Right?
Thank you. That is the writer. Thank you, guys.
Okay. So normally, yeah, you'd hear like bum 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 bum, typical. It's Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no. But it flats that third chord, or sorry, the fourth chord. Bum, bum, bum. That's really cool.
That's because I was expecting that Andrew Lloyd Webber progression, stepping down.
Yeah, I feel like we have some songs that do that. But if I
die, exactly.
Yeah. But I love those little moments. Love
All
that.
right, let's keep going here. What a song!
Nagwagi, naitago ko ang damdamin kong sawi. Sinong
She's from Cebu as well. Cool.
ito ay mali. Kahit alala ka bawat sandali.
Good morning, Mom.
Ako ang nagwagi. Paglimot na sa'yo'y kaniyang dadali. Naniniwala na sila na ako'y malaya na. Salamat na lang. Hindi lantad ang isang pusong sugatan. Bawat tibok hindi rinig ang sigaw. Tinatawag ay ikaw na tanging mahal.
Her delivery is wonderful.
Yeah.
Kahit ako ang nasawi, ako pa rin ang nagwagi.
I love this song.
I do too.
That was like if Andrew Lloyd Webber and ABBA wrote a song together.
Oh Yes.
It was so cool.
Yeah, it's so 70s with those that punchy kind of like disco-y funk that's happening, like the little accents. And
That's
then
a great.
the girl
I'm
singers
sorry.
in the background too. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, just that like gang vocal kind of mixed in. So Jude had a great idea. Maybe we can do an episode. I mean, if this is his writing, I'm all for doing an episode like different singers singing his content, like we did with Ryan Kiebia. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
With a good
No, I
take.
love it.
Could you please jot that down on our spreadsheet as a potential future reaction,
Got
please?
that. Yes.
Super cool.
Super cool. And then her voice. I mean, I love the sort of operatic yet commercial sounding at the same time. That's pretty rare.
That's hard to do, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have our introduction to December Avenue. And as luck would have it, they just released a new song that features Morissette. So I'm not really sure who's in charge of the selections today, but it's weird that our introduction to December Avenue includes the artist that we're going to listen to next as well.
Yeah, it's very coincidental. Yeah.
Super
What are
coincidental.
the odds?
So this is their official lyric video, just released 7 days ago. So we'll get a sense of who they are, and of course, had to sneak in a little Maury there, a little foreshadowed hit of Maury Fiend, if you will.
Real quick, Morissette GP asked Johnny, "Can you please say the chords of Ahon so I can play it with my guitar later?" Is that the last
Oh,
song?
the one that
Wait.
we're about to listen to?
This one?
Yes,
Okay, I'll
Because
try
the
my
last-
best. I haven't heard it, but
because the last one had like 50 chords. That would have been a lot more.
yeah,
work.
that would have been tough. Yeah.
All right, here we go. You guys can vote on the next songs. Did we miss it? Oh, they're showing a clip of them recording. I got you.
Okay, is the sound bad on this one? I'm having a. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This is better. This is
yeah,
better.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Wala na bang maramdaman? Binibigkas ng iyong matang walang tinitignan. Kung pwede lamang balikan.
Sure. I'll write them down. Hold on. Forget.
Paulit-ulit kong pagbibigyan ng aking pusong di makahinga.
Sure, we'll come back to that verse again, too.
Yeah.
Hindi ko pilit na naising makapiling ka.
Thank
Sa
you.
bawat pintig ng dibdib ay may tanong.
Smooth voice.
Kung tayong muli ay magkikita sa kanlungan ng kawalan, asahang hindi ako lilisan. Kung bumuhos man ang ulan, handa na ang puso kong malunod na sa piling mo. Muli ring aahon at magbabalik sa'yo.
Let's do a pause here. Obviously, Maury hasn't come into the song yet. Smooth tone. It's got like just that little velvety quality. It's got a little bit of, it's pop, but with almost like a folk quality. I don't know if that's accurate to say. Not to put it in that box, but there's something very conversational about his melody and the way he's delivering it. So that makes me feel a little bit in that storytelling kind of vibe.
I could see that. Yeah. Yeah. No, really pleasant voice. I mean, very, very male sounding. You know, it's just got that sort of baritone, classic baritone thing, which is great. That's going to be a good contrast when she comes in.
Yep, which is about to happen. Do you want to keep going through before you hit the chords? Or do you want to jump in now?
Yeah,
while
I
you have
mean,
them?
We can hear him again because I've just wrote
Okay.
down.
All right, here we go. Thank you for the reminder, Chris.
That's G sharp minor to E. Who's this singer? She's pretty good.
I like the drag on the drums. All right, so we're going into like a bridge section right here. So walk us through this a little bit, Johnny.
The bridge section? Or
No,
just the
not the part we haven't heard.
That we haven't heard yet.
Well, tell us what's going to happen. How good are you? Can you tell us what is going to happen next?
What? Kind of. No. Let me tune this up real quick. This is really out. Oh, jeez.
You know what button I don't get to hit often enough?
Mute?
Is it's a good one.
I feel it in my bones, like a blaze of fire dancing in the cold.
I should probably. It's warranted to play that, to press that button almost every episode. Something goes wrong, but I just haven't.
Oh man, this was so out. This is like a half step out off.
Did Eddie get to it?
Oh my god. Let me do it on the piano.
I was gonna say, you know, there's a piano right next to you, right?
Yeah. So I would say I'll do the chorus real quick. So song is in play it one more time. Not that I'm in the right key. Just play a second of it.
Yeah. Let me back up a little bit. You got it?
Okay, G sharp minor. Yep. Da, da, da. So I got G sharp minor, E, da da B da da da, F sharp, and then it repeats da 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 da
Boo high.
da 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 da. So it's I think it's the same thing 3 times. G sharp minor, E, B, F sharp, and then it goes to the that 2 chord, so C sharp minor, da da da, E, F sharp.
Well, we got to cheat. Rybon jumping in.
There you go.
There you go.
Even better.
Cheat code in the chat. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm wondering if he's capoed it as well, because that's not an easy progression. Not that it's hard, but so on a guitar,
It's not your typical folk chord, yeah.
Yeah, so there's bar chords which are a little choked off, and sometimes
That is awful. What is going on with your tuning?
I have no idea. I'll explain later. I'll get back to it.
All right, we'll keep going.
Maisip na mawalay pa sa iyong daigdigan. Tahanan ko ngayon. Kung tayong muli ay makikita sa kanlungan ng kawalan, asahan hindi ako lilisan. Kung bumuhos man ang ulan, handa na ang puso ko. Malulod na sa piling mo, hiling na ako at magbabalik sa'yo. Kung langit man ay magsara,
At kung bumuhos
hindi
man
ko
ay
pipigilan ang bagyo.
So that's cool.
love the way Maury's approaching this, because obviously she can just, no disrespect to him or his line, his melody that's there, but she can kind of take over if she wanted to.
I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah,
I mean, she can just like belt. So she's going to the harmony above him as a duet. It's a weird place to go between. You can either be lead, do a duet, it's a shared lead, obviously, or harmonized support. And she found a really cool pocket to go in that chorus where you still hear his presence. And I don't mean just in the mix. Obviously, this was done in the studio and they can control the volumes. But the tone she's using is still clearly she's part of the storytelling without dominating him, but it's not just like a light harmony supportive line either. So it's kind of a cool place to deliver.
No, I had that impression right from the start. I feel like she's being a good team player in this, which is great.
Right,
like
serving the song.
She could dominate any situation anytime she wanted to, and she's serving the song, and she's and it's duet style, so it's not about she's not making about only her. I mean, obviously she sounds beautiful as always, but
right,
she's just laying back a little bit, and she's allowing it to everybody to flourish. Yeah.
And we've talked about this. We've seen this. It's not exclusive to her, of course. We see this with as a whole with most of the Filipino singers. I think it's because when you're part of that 95%, since your neighbor can sing too, almost always just as well, it's kind of like I think you have to get good at just carving out space and allowing each other, because your ego can only get so big. There's no small fish in a big pond in the Philippines. It's like all big fish in a small pond.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a built-in humility, which is it's refreshing,
Yeah. No, the combination of the voices, everything sounds great.
Yeah.
Kung tayong muli ay makikita sa kanlungan ng kawalan, asahang hindi ako lilisan. Kung bumuhos man ang ulan, handa na ang puso ko, malunod na sa piling mo. Muli na Ahon at magbabalik, muli makikita sa kanlungan ng kawalan, asahang hindi ako lilisan. Kung bumuhos man ang ulan, handa na ang puso.
Yeah, she has her moment.
Yeah.
Nasa piling mo, muli rin na Ahon, muli rin na Ahon,
Exactly.
muli rin na Ahon at magbabalik sa'yo.
Beautiful. No, she's just so naturally humble anyway. For being
Truly, yes.
a killer. I mean, she's just so just down to earth. I'm gonna actually grab my other guitar because there is something I want to point out about that guitar part for.
You're gonna try to save the day, huh?
I'm gonna try to amend it. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, go for it. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to set up the next song, who is by. What's that?
Put the cat on.
Well, if I put the cat on.
I feel it in my bones, like a blaze of fire dancing in the cold. Oh, like the rhythm of the sun.
Oh, now you can hear me. I think I can talk during this. Johnny will be back soon. I'm going to set up the next song. Comes along. Meantime, you can hear Johnny sing.
Everything is gonna work out fine, and all the hopes we have will fall in line. 'Cause love will take all our pain away. So stay with me, stay with me. I need you here right now to stay with me, stay with me. Whenever I fall apart, 'cause I can't wait to love you, stay with me, with me. You are my missing pieces.
Almost back.
It's
All right,
always
I'm back.
Johnny, I've told you this, and it's probably gotten numb because I've said it so many times over the years, but I love your voice. And I don't tell you enough. I love listening to your album.
I'm very underappreciated in my time. It's no, thank you. Why did you just hear it?
Well, when the Shirley's playing, we've got the Missing Pieces song playing in the background, just reminding me of the album and you recorded and everything.
Oh, thank you.
Love your voice. Anyway, yes, go on.
So this progression, as we know, and it's been confirmed, so it's basically G sharp minor, E, D, F sharp, and so the way to play that in that key on the guitar, you have to do a lot of bar chords, which sound great, but they have sort of in their nature, they sound a little more choked off because you're having to hold down. Sorry, I'm out of breath.
Was the car at the neighbor's garage? Where did you go?
I couldn't find the capo anywhere. I'm like, of course I can't find the capo. Okay, so yes, because you're holding down the strings, they just by nature have more of a choked up sound as opposed to an open. Let's see if I can get this in frame. So like an open G chord, which you're playing basically 3, right? Right, and it's got more open strings, so it just rings out more naturally. So for a lot of acoustic players, they like to keep things within those keys because, like the key of G, there's a lot of open chords that
it's fuller sound too. Yeah.
Also E minor, as opposed to stuff that's like. I don't know if you can quite hear that, but there's a big difference in just the tonality.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
So I would imagine for this tune, if it's in G minor, he'd probably capo it up 4, okay, and then so when you capo it, you basically you're shortening this and then you're transposing the key. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping it in G sharp minor, but I'm able to play it in more of an open key, which is E minor.
Which makes it a little bit fuller, generally a little bit easier to play.
Yeah, it's easier to play, and it's not just the ease of play; it just sounds better, depending on what the sound you want to go for. But I would imagine when it's acoustic, you usually want that open sound. So it would be E minor, C, da, 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 da. So E minor, C, G, D. Yes. And then I would go to that, and that happens 3 times, and then that last line, da da da, 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 da. So that we go to the A minor. Da, da, da.
So for Morissette GP who asked about this, that's an alternative. Might be depending on where your skills are at. Also,
possibly
that's might be an alternative way of doing it, putting the cable and going with those chords. Yeah.
So I'll do that a lot of times in the studio because it just kind of like rings out a little bit. It's a little bit smoother sounding.
Yes.
So there you go.
Princessa is asking, wait, what? Johnny's saying Missing Pieces? I always hear it on YouTube on another vlogger's channel. That's cool. He's got some music on a couple other places as well. Not necessarily this song. He's got Chemical Love, right? Was that another song that's played a lot on? What is that channel?
It was for a while. On Coffee and Crime, I think it's called. It's a crime show, which is just it's funny.
I like how we're connected with the coffee somehow.
I know, right? Seriously.
Yeah, there's links. We always have links in the description if you're curious to check out his album Radiate. And it's links on YouTube, and you can purchase it and everything. It's fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, that's me, everybody.
Next up is Morissette Amon singing on Huling El Bimbo. I do not know what that means. Can someone please interpret? I would be grateful for that. And I don't know. So this is a live performance on Fusion 2023 with Troy Laureta, who we know. Mm-hmm. So let's check this out. I don't know if we need transparency. I'm going to put it on just in case. The link will be in the description after the live stream if you want to go watch without, but I'm not sure what to expect. I don't know if this was televised per se. So here we go.
Again, first time namin pagkakantahin, first time na po ay sabayan nito kami. Thank you so much, Fusion. Ready?
Oh, this looks like a fan cam. I think we're okay. Not a fan cam, but...
Oh.
I think we're okay here. If you guys think I should transparency, let me know.
Kamukha mo sing para luman.
Well, this is from Eraserheads.
Tayo ay bata pa. At ang galing-galing mo sumayaw.
Kaling, kaling.
Kapugi mano cha-cha.
Love that band.
Ngunit ang paborito
Nice.
like that
ay
band.
pagsayaw mo na El Bimbo. Nakakainda, nakakaaliw, nakakatindi, balahibo. Sarap! Ito na sa inyo at buong maghapon na. Let's go! Magkahawakan natin kamay at walang kamano-mano.
I already have chills.
Tinuruan ang puso na umibig na tunay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just paused it. It was just going to do a whistle. I'm so sorry. I'm going to back that up.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple things. So, first of all, just hearing what we just heard her in the context of more of a folk-orientated, again, it was pop, not folk, but a pop-orientated setting with sharing the leads and complimenting the song in every way. This is like, from the moment she opened her mouth, it was just like, just the Asia's Phoenix has arrived, right? So it just completely takes you over.
Exactly.
The command, when she wants that tone to just like resonate
Total command.
throughout the song, and I mean, we're not there. That's the crazy thing, and we hear this obviously with Regine and Katrina and all these amazing singers. We're listening through amazing West Tone audio. Press that button while I'm thinking of it. In-ears, but we're not there in the moment hearing this through the sound system. The fact that it can still give you chills, it can transcend this process of sound production and still hit you, just shows that it's beyond just frequency. There's something greater taking place than just the sound wave itself. I don't know how to describe it, but artists like her.
Yeah, no, because there's a lot of information missing for sure.
Yeah.
When we listen on this, and especially sometimes just translated over the stream, it's a little more pixelated than it would be normally, even than what everybody else is hearing. And still, something comes through, and we talk about that with when people take their iPhone recordings, where it's like it's just a crappy recording technology, but it's still somehow you can still know that who you're hearing on the other side is amazing.
And Lea Salonga is a great example, because she's not doing the gritty stuff and the soaring it nearly as high as Maury goes, but it still has that same magic that's present.
Yeah, there's just that. I mean, they call it the X factor. That's that intangible quality that you can't quite put your finger on it, but something is there.
And yes, it is the
just
tone.
The tone.
For
Yeah,
sure.
and this song is cool too. It's she's always coming out with different approaches too. This is more of like a classic rock, even within the
original. I'm sure follows that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that da, 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 da. I mean that's da, da, na, na. That sort of lift. So and we hear this chord often, where basically you got the one chord and then you go up to the two chord, but make it major,
Which makes it
Usually it'd
epic.
be it'd be that usually, right?
Yeah, which
like when you take that chord and make it major and keep that bass, that's the key to that chord is the bass stays the same. So it's an E flat chord, starts out E flat, keep the bass E flat, and then on top of it you do the chord, the second chord, which is major. It's just got that pull to it, right? So you
Yes.
can actually, we can pull up that real quick because that's an interesting piano. You want to show them?
How far back do I go? To the beginning?
No, I mean show the piano. I mean
Oh.
you can if you want.
All right. Show the piano.
Okay, so just real quick. So starting out with an E flat major chord.
Well, that's complex in itself. Here we go.
Okay, and the key is so that's your chord on top, and then the bass has an E flat. Let's do it with the left hand. There you go. Okay, and then you're taking that E flat in the right hand, making an F major chord, and keeping the left hand the same.
All right, so it'll be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
As opposed to if you switch the bass to the F, if you did like a regular, right, which kind of has a similar quality.
It's
but
got
it
a
just doesn't
movement
have that-
upward, but yeah, totally different.
But that bass note that's kind of keeping it down. There's almost just a suspenseful thing that happens. You know, I don't know what. And then and I love how it crawls back down, and it goes to that A flat chord. Da, 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 da,
settles, yeah.
Da, da, da. You know, it's something that's probably recognizable to people's ears, even if they're not aware of it. But it's a cool progression.
All right, I backed it up a little bit, or a minute, or maybe more. All right, here we go.
Let's go!
Oh, I love her in this setting.
Yeah. Listen to that.
Lahat ng pangarap ko'y bigla lang natunaw. Sa panaginip na lang pala kita maisasayaw. Magkahawak ang ating kamay at walang kamalay-malay. At tinuruan ang puso hanggang na umibig na. Sing with us! La 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 la! Let's go! La la, one more time! La la la, la la la. Let's go! Magkahawak ang ating kamay at walang kamalay-malay. At tinuruan mo ang pusong umibig ng kulay.
Again!
Ang ating kamay at walang kamalay-malay. At tinuruan mo ang pusong umibig
Ah.
ng kulay.
Oh, that's perfect.
My goodness. Now, and that song is a completely different.
Wait, is there more?
Oh,
Hold on. I'm not going to get in trouble by stopping it too soon. what note is that she's belting out?
E flat. And then she goes up.
This is crazy. But maintaining that tone, that distinction, that's the craziest thing, because
Yeah.
I mean, that note isn't high if it's in head voice. Like, it's not impressive if you don't have the tone along with that pitch.
Yeah, but when you put all the meat and potatoes in that note, that chest voice, meat and
Yes.
potatoes. I mean, that's a high note. And I just want to talk about her approach on this song again. A song like this requires a different approach than, say, like the more Mariah sounding or Whitney sounding style that she can do so well. The musical theater, which she's just a pro at. You know, a song like this, it's more classic rock, so she has to sing it accordingly. And she's, you know, her approach to her vibrato is totally different. The way she's attacking notes it's more punchy. It's less inflection. You know, and it's like you hear riff monsters a lot where it's like you're just amazed when they're doing all this stuff, and it's like, but they kind of that's what they do, and they can't really break from that. It's an amazing skill. I'm not knocking it at all. It's an amazing
Of
skill,
course.
but it's almost, for some artists, it can be almost like a crutch, where it's just, you know, it's just they do it so naturally, but it's like if you ask them to go outside of that, it's very uncomfortable for them.
Right.
So the fact
stripping
that
it down becomes more vulnerable and difficult in that case.
Exactly. Meat and potatoes. That's yes. So meat and potatoes meaning more of the chest voice, more of the chest punch, because that's the real powerful sound. I mean, she might be blending a little bit, but it sounded
it's a fair question. Out of context.
So yeah,
Oh,
no, I'm always so impressed by her ability to just change it up and still be Maury at the center of it.
Oh, it's 100% her.
And you always know it's her from a mile away.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's really, I think it's something that goes unnoticed because she's so good at it and it's so seamless, and it is still her sounding, but it's like it's a totally different thing, totally different
Her
than
delivery is so versatile. And
Yeah.
yes, you guys know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm hitting play again.
That's that meat and potatoes.
Ugly!
Yeah. That's sharp.
But even without that note, it's the setup. It's still just the tone, the presence, the just
Yeah.
oh,
It's got more of a growl to it. Yeah, it's got such a growl to it, which the higher you get up in your register, that growl gets harder and harder to access because it's like a guitar string, you know, it's like your thick string, that's your chest voice.
right. Folds are
And it gets
thicker.
more choked off, you know, and it gets hard to get like listen to the nature of this sound as opposed to
Yeah.
much fuller body, and this one's choked off because there's not as much.
Perfect
the vibrant.
example, for
Yeah.
sure. Ah, fantastic. We are coming back to Maury. I don't know what won the poll yet, but we're going to circle back to her. Before we jump into Dulce, hopefully I think I got her name down correctly, coming back to her, we have Throgalog time. But if you're just joining us, I don't know if you missed at the beginning of today's session. Last week, I did a cruel thing to my
You
bestie.
still feel so bad about it.
I called the next day and apologized. I felt so bad. I had this brilliant idea last minute. Hey, let's do a pop quiz because we didn't have anything prepped for Throgalog time.
Yeah.
I didn't ask him. I said, "Hey Johnny, I've got Everett and Francesca on standby. They're going to come on and we're going to do a quiz an hour before it started."
When I woke up and I still had to get ready, yes. So
Yes.
it's not like I could even use that time to study real quick.
Not at all. And Johnny hasn't had an opportunity to dive in to learn this stuff, and I have spent quality time like working on these things. However, my pronunciation is weak. So what we're going to do for Throgalog time today, and you guys can follow along. In fact, if you go to the link below in the Buy Me a Coffee page, and you guys can go to this anytime. If you go to posts at the top, you can scroll down. I think it's on page 2 now because it was a few weeks ago. It's right here. You do not have to be a member to follow to look at this. So if you are learning Tagalog or you just want to read along, hopefully some of you are learning along with us, you can go here for free at any time. These are our first 12 weeks. So we're just going to read them through. We're just going to a little review so the future pop quiz is a little less painful. So, all right. I'm going to try to...
Sir Johnny has ever been in his life. Yeah, so I knew how it was going to go from the start. I had no...
All right, so we'll go every other one because there's just 12 of them here. So Johnny, you want to start? We'll just read through them. Just kind of practice them here.
Yes. Good morning is magandang umaga. Good evening, magandang gabi. So evening is gabi, and morning is umaga, and good is magandang.
Yes, and then the second one. Thank you for buying a coffee. Salamat sa pagkape. And I've learned that the pa or the po can be more of a politeness marker, so it doesn't always have to be there. We could just be like salamat kape, which just sounds rude.
I thought it was salamat pakape.
Salamat pa. Oh, is the sa the very?
One of either the sa or the pa can be omitted.
The kape is just coffee itself.
Coffee is the coffee. Yeah.
But I know po is more like a please thing, so I thought that was the pa. I think the sa is 4. Sa is 4.
Okay. I don't know.
So the second week, this is going great already. Please don't spam. I mean, there's no like actual translation to spam in Tagalog. You would just use English there. So, but it's huwag pong. So that's the please. Huwag pong pa ulit ulit, which means repeat. Pa ulit ulit.
Okay. Huwag pong. Got it.
All right. I'll just do this whole week, and then we'll just trade weeks rather. So, Anggaling, we heard earlier today, is like, wow, really good, very skillful, right, Johnny?
Yep. Yeah, Anggaling is that's like the talent, right? It's like, yes. Oh, the talent,
amazing, yeah.
Right. Okay. I would have known those ones, by the way.
That's Everett's fault.
English don't. Yeah. English don't know. Awan.
That's right.
Awan. And then no is Hindi. Right. She gave me Hindi. Yeah,
Hindi.
Right.
Hindi. Awan.
Don't know. Awan, which the way I remember that is sounds like a Lord of the Rings character. Awan. Awan.
Okay. Did he not know anything?
Seguro. And that's
great segue. Maybe and yes. Indeed. All right. Following week is mahal kita. I love you. And then if it's a collective, we love you. So it's just we. So and then many of you, as opposed to a singular. Mahal namin kayo. And you're welcome. Walang Hanuman. I forgot the H was there. Is it? Because there's no silent letters in Tagalog, so it's not walang anumang. It's walang Hanuman?
Hanuman?
I totally forgot there was an H in that word.
Well,
there isn't an H. I mean, I could have spelled that wrong. That is always a possibility. You guys can let us know in the chat.
Yes. I hope you're learning, by the way, this, you Tagalog people in the chat.
Oh,
I hope you're
there's no H. All right, so I was right. So this is wrong. So there is no H there.
Okay.
Walang anuman. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Whoops. It's getting weird. All right, go ahead.
Oh, really? Ganon? Or it's like that? Ganun. It's like that?
I remember Lonnie taught us this because she was like, Ganon? It's like this really dramatic.
Ganon? Yeah.
Ganon? Okay.
Ganun is like that. Okay.
Ganon or Ganoon? Okay. And then there's this phrase.
Okay. Nang gigigil akasay iyo. An overwhelming feeling. Okay, and this one's depending on how you say it, right? Because it can also be cuteness or annoyance, right? So
Right.
I don't really remember the tone though. So
Nagigigil. So she was like, oh, I remember her going, oh, nagigigil sa'yo.
Akasayo.
So iyo versus,
Akasayo.
I remember her doing this, nagigigil sa'yo. It was just like really aggressive.
Akasayo. Right.
All right.
All right.
So next is a few more here. All right, this is from Jerfil. Nothing is impossible for someone without a dream. We haven't really worked this into our weekly episode. This one's a bit more complex. Walang imposible sa taong may
Pangarap.
Pangarap. Thank you. Pangarap would be a little R roll, right? Walang imposible sa taong may. I keep wanting to say May. My brain interprets that in English as like the month May. Pangarap. All right. All right, Johnny, you're up.
It is clean. Okay. Ang linis. And it is smooth. Ang kinis. So clean is linis, smooth is kinis.
And I remember you guys were saying in the chat, there's definitely some room for interpretation here, like because it's like it's not necessarily specific to voice. It's like clean, like it's actually clean, or the table is actually smooth. So in context, I think makes a difference from my understanding. If we're talking about a voice,
I feel like it'd be easier for me to remember if kinis was clean because we got the case on
the same thing. Yes.
So maybe we can switch that.
Yeah. Can we get a national
Filipino
poll?
viewers? Can we switch that for my sake to learn it? Anglinis. Okay, I just got to remember opposite.
Yes.
So it is Anglinis. And the voice is high. Ang taas and
It's the double
that's
A.
Right. Ang taas. And how do you do the ng?
Nang. It has
Nang.
like an shape in it.
Nang boses. And then that is for the voices high. Ang taas. Nang boses. Boses. Which again, I would think low boses like bass.
I know. That's funny.
So okay, I just got to think opposite. All right, then the nose low. Ang baba. Naga ang nota.
No, baba is low because the nota is the note. So ang baba ng nota is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it flips the
That's right.
the
That's
sentence order.
Nang. Okay, nang.
All right, fast and faster is mabilis and mas mabilis. So mas meaning more, and then slow is mabagal and mas mabagal.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? How many more do we have?
Are we going through all of them?
This is exhausting.
We only have an hour and a half here. We can go back. Okay.
Jeez. All right, let's go faster.
Malakas is loud. Mas malakas is louder. Soft is mahina. Softer. Mas mahina.
And Mahina's right. I remember malakas. I remember the kas is accented a little bit.
Malakas. Malakas.
Yep. And happy is masaya or angsiya, like how happy or how fun. Malungkot. That's a tough one. Right? So malungkot. Malungkot. So it'd be a case. Malungkot, ang lungkot. Sad or how sad. Oh my god. All right, keep going. We're almost done. Another great idea by Richard. Let's just do a review.
Ang susunod na kanta ay.
Perfect.
You do have the power to. We can come back to this.
No, I'm committed.
Press the buttons.
We're almost done. Keep going.
The next singer is Ang susunod na mang awit as I see.
Correct. And lastly, Tama. Tamaka. That's correct. You are right. And this is perfect. Tamana. That is enough.
Yes.
Couldn't have set that up better if I tried.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's get some music.
So now that I've forgotten all of them because we did so many.
This show is ridiculous. All right. Dulce is next. We're going to listen to Kailan, Magiging Akin. Put this in here. That was exhausting. I don't know why you let me do that.
Yes, because I have power here.
Okay, here we go. Get to see her sing live.
It's only past 25 years of my life, everybody, you know. I love you,
When Will You Be Mine is the song title.
Mga bituin sa langit kung pagmamasdan
Nice.
parang mga pangarap na di makamtan, aanhin ang hatid mong liwanag kung ikaw ay hindi mahagkan ang init ng iyong pagmamahal, ang aking kailangan.
We're going to in the future.
Nais ko nang baguhin ang aking mundo.
Love her low. Just
Ayoko nang pipili.
some might even suggest the lower end has a lot of meat and potatoes, if you will.
So many meat and potatoes. Lots of protein and carbs going on there, yes.
Her voice is very it's mass protein and carbs.
Lots of protein and carbs.
No, it's just it's almost smoky, right? It has this just this slightly breathy.
Yeah.
It's like a full sound, and her vibrato, just the way that kind of like pulsates along with that tone, is just a really cool combination.
Yeah, and I feel like she's sort of accentuating that, just kind of getting
little
that
bit.
broader sound, yeah.
Yes.
Which it's very cool.
Ayoko
Very warm.
nang pipiliin ang damdamin ko, ang hangad ko sa bawat umaga.
Brigitte, can you find that for us, please?
Yeah, I was gonna say she
ang
killed that song.
pag-asa at kailan kaya
Nice.
Let's spin down a little bit.
kailan ka ba magiging sa akin muli?
Oh, the audio got weird there, yeah. But her control is awesome.
Wala nang pipigil, walang
Old tapes.
hadlang sa mithin.
The lighting in the background is so that time period.
Ikaw ay karamay, ikaw ang karamay ko.
Thank you again, Francesca.
Ang dami kong pangarap, sana'y dinggin. Gaano man kahirap, ay aabutin, makapiling gabi at umaga, may ngiti na puno ng pag-asa.
Nice.
Wow.
Ka ba
Oh.
magiging sa akin?
With an E vowel, too.
Yeah. Oh, I love Listen to
She's
that
got-
last note.
Yeah, let's hear the whole section. She's got some
Yeah.
range on her.
Gaano man kahirap ay aabutin makapiling gabi at umaga may ngiti na puno ng pag-asa kailan ka ba magiging sa akin
I love that last note. She starts in that sort of a
I think that's it. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's the last note.
yeah the transition from that sort of more blended head voice sound, and then she kind of brings it back down to the chest a little bit, chest sound, resonance wise.
Mhm.
Or is that just an illusion? Did I just hear that?
I don't know. I
Make that up,
was
I should say.
getting the video for the next one.
Oh, okay. No, I love it.
Sorry.
So, no, and this one has more of a little bit more of a musical theater, which I mean lends itself to what we're watching now,
Right.
as opposed to the first song, which kind of had more of that sort of crooner-esque, like with the disco thing, but it was a little more. It's just a little bit different of an approach. The other one had more of a classical thing. This obviously had some classical elements, but just a little more, just the way she was pushing notes at the
Yeah, it
end.
leaned maybe a little more theater, like in the modern day belted theater tone, a little bit.
I
kind of
guess
coming
so,
through.
yeah.
And it's kind of what you're describing between. I think what you were saying between the chest voice and head voice. Maintaining a sense of, the relationship. To keep the tone continuous there is great. But I mean, Celeste and Dulce and Regine. I mean, these are the singers that Maury and her era of singers grew up listening to and emulating, and I mean they set the groundwork. It just
Absolutely.
they set the level so high.
they
She's
sure
wonderful. All right, so this is by popular request. We're sneaking in one more here since it's our first time reacting to her. This is Memory.
Great song.
Assuming this is from Cats, right? This is the
Mga kaibigan, ang natatanging
Ryan.
boses ni Dulce.
Man, he is just everywhere. I love
man.
that.
Yep. We do have more December Avenue and Morissette coming up to you guys.
Midnight, not a sound from the pavement.
Love this song.
Has the moon lost her memory? She's smiling alone
What a voice.
in the lamplight. The withered leaves collected my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. I can smile at the old days. Life was beautiful then.
I love where she's placing her inhalations
I
too.
remember a time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again. Burnt out and
I hate to
Oh,
stop this. A couple things. So,
God.
suggest to put the transparency on. So I'm just gonna not even ask why. Well, let's just do that. We'll have the link in the description after the live stream. You guys can go watch this so you can see it a little better too, just in case. Oh my God!
Yeah, are you kidding me? I mean, just classically beautiful sound. I mean, it's right to the point.
It reminds me of Streisand, but it's not. It's definitely her own take on this. Just the way she comes in on notes, just this gentle attack when she wants it.
Yeah.
And I was mentioning briefly, it's even the way she connects some lines. So the phrasing choices that she's making is slightly different than what was originally scored, if you will. So that's part of what makes it her own. That's her
But enough
artistry coming
familiarity
through on
that
this.
it's not distracting too. I mean, she's keeping
Absolutely.
the integrity of the song still there. Um, I think I like her voice better than Streisand. I like. Sorry, I don't want to start comparing. I do. I mean, Streisand's great. She's just, I don't know. There's something magical about her tone, and
She's awesome.
this song, it's really highlighting. I mean, we heard moments from the last one where, I mean, she can definitely get up there. This one, it's like I wouldn't have thought previously that she had sort of a soprano sound or maybe like a high alto sound. Just because her low voice was so just so warm, and it just seemed like
Rich.
that's where
Yeah.
her home, yeah, so, where her meat and potatoes were. So, and I'm
We're
glad
really
Art explained
selling
what
that
meant.
today.
So meat and potatoes, just the heart of, I don't know. It's better. Art said it better than I did.
It's
But-
in the chat.
Yeah. But I mean, how natural she sounded up in that. I mean, that's so talking B flat, C, B flat 4, C5.
Mhm.
I mean, just
It's such a
beautiful.
delicate space to just
yeah,
swim in there.
yeah,
Oh,
very delicate space. Yeah, and then she goes, going back to her low voice. I mean, the fact that she has that at her
So
disposal to be able
versatile.
to go so high and pristine and light sounding, and then go to the basement of her voice, kind of, like a Karen Carpenter. That she used to refer to that low part of her voice as the basement of her voice, which is the part that everybody loves so much.
she's
she could-
deceivingly difficult
She
to
could sing way higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Karen Carpenter could. She could sing way higher, but that was the sound that people loved about the Carpenters.
I have
Was that-
a student just recently singing one of her songs, and at a glance, it's like, oh yeah, that's an easy song, easy melody, whatever. Then you go to sing, it's like, oh, this is like 2 octaves. It's like comes out of nowhere. It's just like she was amazing.
Yeah, she's great. Great,
Yeah.
great call in this song. This is
Before I hit play, we're going to continue. I'll try to listen to it uninterrupted here. Coffees, if you would, please.
indeed. Yes, Latte Lover started things off with 5 coffees. Thank you so much. She said, "Salamat po. You two are the best, knowledgeable, and so much fun to watch."
Salamat sa pagkape.
Salamat. And then Rosetta Stone bought us a coffee.
Rosetta Stone. Okay, this is art. Go on. What do you say?
Oh God. Okay. Your Throgalog lessons just broke my stone. I'll break your stones. No, just kidding.
Thank you for your support.
Francesca bought us 3 coffees. Thanks for the awesome Friday as always. I especially love the that Huling El Bimbo.
Great song.
Huling El Bimbo.
All right, thank you very much, guys. All right, here we go.
What happiness was, let the memory live again.
I mean, just so rich.
Burnt out ends of smoky days, the stale
Oh, Ryan's playing.
cold smell of morning. A street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning. Daylight, I must wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in.
Yes.
When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too, and a new day will begin.
Oh, she's still so connected to the story, too. love his playing.
Apparently everybody else does too.
Sunlight through the trees in summer, endless masquerading, like a flower as the dawn is breaking.
The chills.
The memory is touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my day.
Oh my God. Oh, she's awesome.
Really awesome.
You'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun. Endless masquerading.
Can't help myself. I can't.
Like a flower as the dawn is breaking, the memory is fading. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my
Listen to what she does to the verb in the room.
If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun.
Wow. Wow.
Thanks a lot for recommending that.
I love that. I love that so much.
Crap.
Yeah, I mean the way she amps up that. I'm not gonna attempt to vocalize that, but it was like the mic had no idea what to do with that. It's like you could hear the sound change. The mic's like, oh shit. It's like
Abandoned.
Like she changed the whole sound of the room. It's just,
Wow.
I mean, that's incredible. She is just. I wish we could really spend like a month with each of these singers. Something. There's just too many. It's an
There are too
embarrassment of
many.
riches for the Philippines. It's just too many, and it's like you want to give each one their due because they all deserve it, and there's just not enough time.
There's not enough time. No, there isn't.
There's just not enough time.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, we have two more to get to. So I have to push through, but we can easily we can spend an entire episode just trying to break her down. I thank you guys have been recommending Dulce forever. Now I get it. I mean, from the first song I understood, but man, you put that voice on the right song, it's just undeniable.
Yeah. By the way, I'm expecting a very angry email from Miss Streisand for my omission.
I'm not saying who's better, but they're only one of them, and I won't say who made me cry.
Listen, I don't want. I didn't say who's better. I just said I like.
It's definitely a preference thing, right? It's not actually who's better.
To be even just in that echelon of.
I know, right?
Like, oh, I like this person better than this. I mean, they're all just amazing. I mean, it's just freaking. It's ridiculous.
All right.
Yeah, Maria. Real quick, I got some coffees.
Please.
Maria Teresa Mancatar bought us 3 coffees. She says, "Love your channel." Thank you, Maria.
Salam.
I once.
Or not.
Knew a girl named Maria. And then Judith T bought us 3 copies.
Thank you.
Yes, and she says, "Oh, did she say something?" No, she did not. But I'll go. Hey, Judith.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. So this is on the Wish Bus. We have Kung Di Rin Lang Ikaw, and this is it's with is it? Would you say her name Moria Delator? We've reacted to her before. I'm not, but it's Moria, Moi.
Another
Moira.
Lord of the
Moira.
Rings.
Yeah. She's got an awesome voice. So here we go. Assuming this is an original of December Avenue.
Oh, Moira.
Moira, thank you.
Kung hindi rin lang ikaw ang
It's just a
dahilan,
gentleness about him.
pipilitin ba ang puso kong hindi na masaktan?
Kung hindi ikaw
Love her vibrato.
ay hindi na lang pipilitin pang
Like the cry
umasa
there.
para sa
Moira,
ating
Ira,
dalawa.
Tore. Thank you.
Ginaw at hindi makagalaw, nahihirapan ang
Nice.
pusong
Wow.
pinipilit ay ikaw. Kung di rin tayo sa huli, awatin ang sarili na umibig pang muli.
He's got some power.
Yeah, he does.
Kung di rin tayo sa huli,
Aawatin ba ang puso ko, ibigin ka?
Wish 1075.
Kung hindi rin lang ikaw ang dahilan, pipiliin bang umiwas nang hindi na masaktan?
She's got a great emotional delivery. I love that about her.
ikaw ay sino pa ba ang luluha sa umaga para sa ating dalawa?
Thank you, Jules.
Bumibitaw dahil di makagalaw, pinipigilan ba ang puso ko, ibang sinisigaw? Kung di
Yes.
rin tayo sa huli, awatin ang sarili na umibig pang muli. Kung di rin tayo sa huli,
aawatin ba ang puso ko, ibigin ka?
naliligaw at malayo ang tanaw.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
Binibilan ng pusong pinipilit ay ikaw.
He's a dynamic singer.
Heck yeah, he is. Is that a PRS guitar?
I don't know.
So, yeah.
Awa.
Tayo sa huli, awatin ang sarili na makita kang muli. Kung di rin tayo sa huli, awatin ba ang puso kong ibigin ka?
Little pause. I know we're at the end of the song here, but let me back it up a little bit. There are a few things here. So one is Moira's great. I mean, she's got this just a soft, inviting quality to her tone, her delivery.
Very likable tone. Yeah.
Very likable. But
Sure.
but it's not stock. Her delivery isn't stock in the sense of like, well, it's a good tone and just follow the line. She's got these little cries she mixes in The way
there's a
she's-
plead to what she's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it fits the song perfectly. And he's doing the same thing with and much more impact than the last song that we heard, only because the last song didn't ask for it.
Exactly. No, he's unleashing the fury in this song. He's got
The
he's got
fury.
some range. Yeah, I mean, it's still kind of, again, that classic, baritone rich sounding voice. But
Mhm.
I mean, some of the notes he's hitting. I mean, he's hitting high B's. For male, it's a high B, a B4.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, he can rip it.
We did that about an hour ago, so you have to go back and watch it.
Yeah. And real quick, another quick example of the power of the capo.
Yes.
I'm justifying why I ran and got this guitar.
Okay, go for it.
So this song is in E. Okay. God.
Other way.
There we go. Everything's reversed. Okay, so the next chord it stays in the E, but it adds this bass, so it's really hard to get that.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so not a bad key to play in, but what he's doing is he's capoing out up 2 and doing it in the key of D, which D is a nice kind of open sounding chord.
A little bit richer.
And then he can add that, so it's basically still the D chord, adding the third tone of the chord up to the bass, so it's a D with an F sharp.
Okay.
So it's still
Right.
a D, but it's kind of lifting. It's a nice G chord. A sus. So again, just has a little bit fuller of a sound that he's, with that capo. So that's my
I believe
capo
you
lesson.
have.
Today
I
is the
believe
guitar.
you have fully justified your efforts earlier from the episode. The other thing I wanted to point out, I backed it up a little bit. The other thing I want to point out is the musicians are great. Obviously, we saw the guitar solo, but the drummer's doing some fills that he's just completely stepping outside of the box in terms of like just keeping like a straight 4/4 time. There's a couple things he does here just super clever.
Mm-hmm.
Just to drive forward. Great.
Wish Cluze on Wish 1075.
Really well executed. Nice.
Yeah. No, and going to what Latte Lover said, it's interesting how chords sound different on guitar and piano. They definitely do. It's just the way that the notes are arranged in the guitar. I mean, obviously it's different. They're both stringed instruments. Even though this is a keyboard, it doesn't have strings, but a real piano has strings. Yeah, just the way that they interact is. I love them together. Ooh, that's how that's tuned. Can you guys hear that?
Yes. It's funny because you played the guitar first as the dominant instrument, so the piano sounds out of tune compared to it.
It does.
It's the other way around.
So that is one of the unfortunate downsides of a capo, unless you have a specific one. So these are just like the generic ones.
Yeah.
So what they do is sometimes they mess up the tuning because the tension is a little bit too tight, so they'll squeeze the strings down.
Pinch it against the fret, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness!
All there is to know about capos, and you are welcome.
That's what we wanted.
Yep.
I'll put that in the
Didn't even know
title.
you wanted it.
In parentheses, capo lesson.
Capo lesson, yeah.
All right, we are back to more. Here's our final one for today. We have Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka. Ooh, Pangarap is dream. We learned that from Jerphil.
That's right. That's right. Good man.
We know Tagalog now. It's official.
Me too. Better
Just
than
on
others.
that alone. What does the rest of it mean? If someone could please let us know. This is from the ASAP, so we'll have to put transparency. You guys can go back and watch it after this is posted 6 years ago. Do we have any other coffees coming before I hit play? I don't remember.
I don't know. No.
Then
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound so dejected.
So sad. No one loves us.
No.
If you don't buy us a coffee, that's okay. We do greatly appreciate that. And when the live stream is done, let us know what else you want us to react to in the comments, please, because that helps this podcast get seen by more people and try to resolve Johnny's depression.
I would have thought my capo tutorial would have just brought in the coffees.
It's
by
nothing.
by the
Literally
truckful.
nothing for your capo tutorial. Also, for next week, Regine is back.
Oh, the queen.
The queen is back next week. She has a song that was released. She did what's her name? Lauren? What's her last name from The Greatest Showman, the movie you have yet to see?
I haven't seen it yet.
But the Never Enough, I think, is the one that she did a duet with her, the original singer. Anyway, we're going to watch that along with some other suggestions, so be sure to leave them there. And Hot Dog Band. We need to hear more Hot Dog Band because Sarge recommended that we do. And I don't know who the third artist is yet, so please feel free to
Since
a new
Yeah,
artist,
sorry.
if you could recommend them in the comments. Yes, go ahead.
Ever since last weekend when we found out that Pablo, his favorite food was hot dogs, it's just been sort of a theme. I've just been hot dogs everywhere. Like I had hot dogs over the weekend. I came home, Christy's like, you know what I'm in the mood for? Like, what? And then we had hot dogs.
Did you have hot dog theme day?
No, but soon. That's coming. It's coming.
Yes, and wait, Lauren, I'll read. Thank you very much, and Joy listening too, very well. And Betty's here, coming and saving your capo segment. I just saw coffees come in from Benny.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for the sympathy coffees. Oh yeah, Benny, yes, Benny, and usually wife bought us 5 coffees, and he said happy TGIFF.
Salamat sa pagkape, as always. Here we go, last song of the day.
Let's all give it up for Asia's Phoenix, Morissette!
Yay!
Yeah.
Uupuan mo na naman kami.
Oh,
Muna
the name of
kasi
the song.
sa
Thank
umpisa,
you.
di ba alam mo yan?
My dream is to love you.
Para po ito sa mga in love dito. It's for you guys. It's for you guys.
Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko.
Oh, that's nice.
Ang ibigin ka.
Perfect vibrato.
She's great. She's great.
Sa tuwing ikaw ay nariyan, sabay kong nadarama ang kaba at ligaya. Ang iyong tinig, wari ko'y di marinig, kapat ng mamangha pagkausap ka.
Salamat.
Kaya nais kong malaman mo ang sinisigaw nitong aking puso.
Sing with me.
Pangarap ko ang ibigin
Who is she?
I don't know. She's very into it.
Wait. I don't know if you can hear well enough. Is she another singer or is she an actress? I don't recognize her face. But she's fun. She's definitely got a personality. Let us know who that is. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I saw Latte come in. Was it for the capo? I feel like it was. I saw another coffee come in.
Oh. Johnny needs capo. She bought 5 more coffees. Yes.
5 more. Thank you.
Latte. Just the most generous. Oh my goodness.
So
Thank
generous. All right. I'll keep it going here.
Ibigin ka at sa habang panahon ika'y makasama.
Sue Ramirez. Thank you.
She does those Mariah-esque runs just.
Oh, I know.
Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka. Ikaw kaya ay nais din akong makapiling at ibigin. O kay sarap namang isipin na tayong dalawa iisang damdamin. Aking hinihiling na sabihin mo ang
Who's gonna stand?
nilalaman ng iyong puso. Pangarap ko
Sound is clipping.
ang ibigin ka at sa habang panahon ikaw.
Remember how you mentioned earlier how the microphone bails sometimes? Dulce abandoned. I feel like the microphone is saying, no, I know where this is going.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah.
No, but I see a mic being handed over. So I don't know if they could hear that, but obviously something is off. And it's not Maury.
Yeah.
All right, I think they got it fixed.
Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka. O kahit tagal ko nang naghihintay na sa akin ay makaalay ng pag-ibig na tunay at di magwawakas. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka at sa habang panahon ika'y makasama. Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka.
I love those squeaks.
You do like those squeaks.
Ika'y makasama. Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang
Caesar Riot.
sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko. Pangarap ko. Pangarap ko.
Get out of here.
Ang
Come
ibigin
on.
Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka.
Just even that's enough. That satisfies the song.
The resonance she creates with it.
Ika'y makasama.
But that is.
Yeah. Yes.
Hold on, I'm almost there. Same thing.
Yeah, you do. It's really quite close. A flat 5. I mean, that is up there. My God,
with just conviction and with that overtone that just gives it that meat and potatoes. Because I got nothing else, right? But the body of that's still present and those notes.
Yeah, and that shouldn't be present up there.
No,
it should be getting thinner, and it's definitely, and it's thinner than like maybe the octave below, but it's still so powerful. I mean, it's just
man.
Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulay sa buhay kong ito.
It's so cool right here.
I know.
That's P5.
Rolled riff down.
Dude, she's a freak. I mean, in
a very positive way, yeah.
Yeah, positive way.
And then.
Yeah, right, exactly. I was gonna say. I mean, the journey that she took us on. I mean, it was the first. I mean,
yes,
probably like at a scale of 1 to 10, probably started at like a 4 or 5, and just incrementally just stepped us up to that.
But let you breathe in between too. There's like these. She knows when to just kind of like allow you to absorb what just happened before taking you on to the next step.
Well, there's so much nuance that's taking place all within the context of a 3 or 4 minute song. I mean, she has to be so engaged and so present for each performance, and she is, which is why she's so special. She's not taking any measure or any second off. It's like everything is just so detailed. Even in that beginning part where she's just a little bit lighter, it's just those little cries, those little obviously the riffs, which I mean, even if
total ownership of those,
just keep track of all that in your head, and to be able to execute just the riffs alone is just amazing. But to also have just the tonal subtleties that she's exhibiting, and then to finish off with just the kitchen sink, just everything is all there. I mean, and she literally had to stand up to finish the rest of the song because it was just like, okay, it was a physical journey.
She could sing that laying down on her stomach, as we've seen her. But it is better to stand and deliver.
But even visually, and it just reminded me too. We saw 3 distinctly different stylistic approaches taking place.
Yeah,
and what I thought in my head too was comparing it to her acting in
Song of the Fireflies.
Song of the Fireflies, yeah. And it just you look at her performance, and they were different. Even the stage performances, they were all different, but totally different than her persona that she had in the movie.
Oh my God!
Yes, Alma. Yeah.
By the way, for those of you who are here right now that don't know, we reacted to a few exclusive clips of Maury not just acting, but actually singing from the movie that's going to not be out until the theaters in the Philippines until, I want to say June 5th. Do I have that right? So if you want to go watch that, it's in just a couple weeks ago episode. You can enjoy what she's doing there and see what Johnny's talking about, her ability to connect to the song. And then you see it right when she's done with the song, she goes into this absolute self, right? Just like super cute and bubbly and like, wee.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say that is it for today. Oh, Saw Coffee's coming, right?
Yes, indeed. Christina bought us 5 coffees. She said, always looking forward to TGIFF. Love you guys. Thank you, Christina.
Thank you, Christine. June 25th. Thank you, Latte. That is when it's out in the theaters. But you can go watch exclusive clips from that right now if you want. And I recommend that you do. Thank you for the likes, the comments after this. Let us know next week what we need to react to for Regine, Hot Dog Band, and what the third artist that we've never reacted to should be. We look forward to your input. That is it for today. Mahal namin. No. Mahal kita. I love you. What's the "We Love You"?
Oh.
So, is it Mahal Namin Ki Ako Kai So?
I don't know.
I'm gonna end this now. I feel like it was a really good episode until just now, so I'm gonna bail. We love you all. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.